vectors, addition, subtraction, vector operations, vector properties, dot products, cross product, இதெல்லாம் பார்த்தோம். So now we are going to this class and we'll work out some problems. Okay. So if you have understood the topic well enough, most of the problems நீங்களா போட முடியும். Okay. Some of the problems கொஞ்சம் tough இருக்கும், where I can help. But whatever problems that are easier, நீங்களே போட முடியும். Okay. So the first problem is this. If a plus 2b and 3a plus mb are parallel, find the value of m. Any idea how it can be done?
Sir, 6 sir. M equal to 6.
M equal to 6. Okay. So, okay, good. But rather than the answer, நீங்க இது எப்படி இது என்ன பிரின்சிபல் நீங்க யூஸ் பண்ணுவீங்கன்னு சொல்லுங்க சமிதா. Good, you worked it out already. I think the problem was there on the board for some time. So நீங்க சொல்லுங்க சமிதா.
Parallel இருக்கறனால vectors ஓட magnitude மட்டும் change ஆகும்.
Right. So parallel இருக்கறனால magnitude மட்டும் change ஆகும், direction will be same. So what does it mean? It means that one is a scalar product of the other. Correct? Appo vandu its magnitude only will change and direction will remain the same. That's exactly, when you multiply by a scalar. So now we can say that one is a scalar multiple of the other. So you have to make that assumption and work it out. But in the path only number sollala, since it is scalar multiple, first a is being multiplied by 3, the 2 should also be multiplied by the same number 3, and 6 அப்படின்னு மென்டலாவே நம்ம சொல்லிடலாம் இதோட ஆன்சர். Okay, so but if you really want to work out, sometimes answer will be obvious, but if you want to work out, it will involve some steps. So அது எப்படி பண்ணலாம்னா, so we have to say that one is a scalar multiple of the other. அப்படிங்கறனால we can assume that k into a plus 2b equal to 3a plus mb. அப்படி equate பண்ணிக்கணும். So this means that they are parallel, right? So இப்போ நம்ம coefficients match பண்ண என்ன ஆகும்? K into a
is equal to
k equal to 3, correct?
Yes.
K equal to 3 no first. But now we have to find out the value of m இல்லையா? இப்போ b ஓட coefficient match பண்ண என்ன ஆகும்? 2k equal to m னு வந்துரும்.
2k is equal to m.
So you already have determined that k equal to 3, and 2k equal to m equal to
6.
2k, 6 order. So this is the step by step method. But like I said, is a path only number mentally we can immediately tell the answer. So the concept here is if two vectors are parallel, one is a scalar multiple of the other. Okay. Right. Okay. Good. So let's go to another problem. If a and b are two unit vectors such that a plus 2b and 5a minus 4b are perpendicular to each other, find the angle between a and b. இது சொல்லுங்க யாராவது, how we can do that?
Sir, mod a vector into mod b vector into sin theta, sir.
Okay. So Sadlend, what can you infer? இப்போ since two vectors are perpendicular to each other அப்படின்னு கொடுத்திருந்தா உடனே we can make an assumption that their dot product is zero, right? If two products are two vectors are perpendicular means their dot product is zero. So that is what you have to take now. Means A plus 2B dot 5A minus 4B equal to 0. So now you work out, just expand these, okay, and you can find the angle between A and B. It's given that A and B are unit vectors. That means their magnitude is 1. Magnitude of A is 1, magnitude of B is 1. Okay. So, இதை நம்ம expand பண்ணா என்ன ஆகும்? 5 into
5A vector minus 8B vector, sir.
Yeah, A dot A ன்னு வராது. 5A dot A வரும் first. அடுத்தது sorry, minus. I'll write the next step. Then you
minus 4A vector dot B vector, sir.
ஒரு நிமிஷம். So முதல்ல 5A dot A minus 4A dot B, சரியா?
Plus
10
A vector B vector.
Minus 8 P dot B. சரியா? So what is A dot A? Is magnitude of A into magnitude of A into cos 0 ன்னு வந்துரும். இங்க angle between the two is 0 since it is the same vector.
Sir, A cap na adana sir appadi. A cap dot A cap தான sir 1.
ஆமா ஆமா, but it is given no A and B are unit vectors ன்னு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க பாருங்க. இல்லையா? So that means their magnitude is 1.
Okay sir.
Okay. So இத வந்து நம்ம simply 5 ன்னு போட்டுடலாம். அதே மாதிரி இத வந்து 4 into A dot B plus 10 into B dot A எப்படி நம்ம simplify பண்ணி எழுதலாம்?
0.
A dot B equal to B dot A. So dot product is commutative. அதனால நம்ம இதையும் நம்ம 10 A dot B ன்னு போட்டுக்கலாம். So இது 10
Plus
A dot B
6 A dot B sir.
Yes, 6 A dot B ன்னு போட்டுக்கலாம். அதே மாதிரி இது வந்து 8 ன்னு வந்துரும். 8 B dot B. இல்லையா? That's 1. இப்படி வந்துரும். So இதுல இருந்து we can determine the value of A dot B. Equal to 8 minus 5, 3, 3 by 6.
3 by 6 2 sir.
Minus 3, sir.
Sorry, 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, what did he say? See, you take it to the right side, no, it becomes plus 8. Plus 8 minus 5 plus 3.
Right, sir.
Yeah, so now A dot B equal to half. So we know that magnitude of A is 1, magnitude of B is 1, and A dot B is half. So what is the angle between A and B?
Theta is equal to
90 sir.
Cos theta equal to? Yeah, A dot B divided by magnitude A into magnitude B. சரியா? You remember, right? A dot B equal to A magnitude A into magnitude B into cos theta. Therefore, cos theta equal to A dot B divided by magnitude A into magnitude of B. So, what is it? Half by 1 into 1, இல்லையா? Got it? Yeah. So cos theta equal to half. So theta equal to
Theta is equal
60 degrees, sir.
60. Good. Okay. So let's go to the next problem. Okay, here a vector OP makes 60 degree and 45 degree with the positive direction of x-axis and y-axis. Find the angle that OP makes with the z-axis. Think பண்ணி சொல்லுங்க. Just tell me the step. Okay. So if it makes an angle 60 degree with x-axis, this cos 60 degree, what do we call it as cos? What do we call it as?
By 2.
It's called the direction cosine. Okay. So if there is a vector, it makes angles x, y, z with the three axes. They are called the cos of those angles are called the direction cosines. So then you move the direction cosine and one cos 60, one cos 45, another cos theta, the angle that we have to determine. Okay. So this is direction cosine. So what is the property of direction cosines? Let's say this L, M and N. We normally call it as L, M and N. Right. So here L is given as cos 60, which is half, right? M is given as cos 45, which is 1 by root 2. Clear? So what is N? That is the question. So what is the property of L, M and N?
L plus M plus N is equal to 1.
You almost got it, but L plus M, L square plus M square plus N square equal to 1. Okay. So you use it to find out the value of M. Okay.
One by 4.
Yeah, 1 by 4.
Sir,
1 by
N is
2.
equal to 1 by 2.
So N square equal to 1 by 4.
1 by 4, sir. N is equal to 1.
N equal to 1 by 2.
Plus or minus 1.
Okay. So what is the angle that it makes with the z axis then? This is cos theta.
60 degrees, sir.
Yeah, correct. Degree, correct, or 120 degree. Pi minus theta, right? That will be minus theta. So, you got it, right?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Let's go to next problem. Find the position vector of A if BA is 3i plus 2j plus k and OB is I plus 3j minus k. So we want to find out OA, right? So what should be OA if BA and OB are given?
Minus AB minus OB.
Minus, so we can simply say, right, OA equal to OB plus BA இல்லையா? OB plus BA is OA. அவ்வளவுதான். So this is the property of two vectors. So you draw from O to B and then from B to A, that becomes O to A. Okay. So you simply add the two. That's all. Okay. So now one of the diagonals of a parallelogram with A and B as adjacent sides is A plus B. Then find the other diagonal BD. Okay, let's draw a diagram for this. A, B, B. One of the diagonals is A plus B. So this is A plus B. So this means this is A and this is B. Okay? You take it like that. So that therefore one of the diagonals became A plus B. Now what will be the other diagonal? AC equal to A plus B. So what is BD? Anybody figured it out?
Sir, A vector plus B vector தான் sir.
என்ன சொன்னீங்க? திருப்பி சொல்லுங்க. Can you type it?
Sir, A vector plus B vector தான் sir.
அது A plus C. Sorry, AC. Diagonal AC is A plus B. Okay, so now I am asking what is BD? They are not equal, right? They are not the same.
Sir, CD minus A vector by using Pythagoras theorem.
No, there is no Pythagoras theorem. There is no 90-degree here. Okay. Just use vector properties. No, you see AB. You know AB is A, and AD is B, right? So, and what is BD?
A vector minus B vector, sir.
That's all. That's all. Because AB plus BD is AD, right? Therefore, BD equal to AB minus AD, right? AB plus BD equal to AD. Right? So AB is where A vector and BD is what we want, equal to B vector. So இப்படி படும்போது BD equal to B minus A. If you draw the diagonal in the other direction, db அப்படின்னு போட்டோம்னா that will become a minus b. So in terms of magnitude, the two vectors are given. ஒரு diagonal வந்து a plus b ன்னு இருக்குன்னா இன்னொரு diagonal a minus b ன்னு இருக்கு. Okay, next problem. So find the perimeter of a triangle with sides 3i plus 4j plus 5k, 4i minus 3j minus 5k, 7i plus j. So for a triangle, you have got all the three sides. So how will you find out the perimeter?
Half AB into magnitude of AB vector into AC.
Half into AB into AC. What will that give? Perimeter or area?
Area of a triangle.
Right. That is area. Right? Area and perimeter are different things, right? Perimeter, you can simply find out the lengths of each side, right? Or the magnitude of the three vectors given here, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's say one side is 3i plus 4j plus 5k. So what is the magnitude of that side?
Root 50.
Root of 3 square plus 4 square plus 9 square. Correct. And similarly, what is the magnitude of b? Square root of 4 square.
Root 50.
Same. And the c?
Root 50.
Same. So it's an equilateral triangle, right?
Yes,
and what
sir.
is the perimeter?
3 root 50, sir.
Yes. Okay, let's go to another problem. If the vertices of a triangle have position vectors 2i plus 4j minus 3k, 2i minus 4j minus k, and 4i plus 5j plus k. So from this, what can you infer? What type of triangle is this? Is it a right angle triangle or isosceles triangle or equilateral triangle or right angled isosceles? There are four options given. So you find out the sides of the three triangle and see if they are equal. Then you can say that whether it is, two sides are equal, we can say isosceles. Three sides are equal, equilateral. So for saying that, we need the sides, right? So how will you determine the sides of these the triangle?
Sir, Three sides are not equal, sir.
எப்படி சொல்றீங்க?
Sir, first one வந்து root 29 வருது sir. Second one root 21. Third one root 1 minute.
See, these are not the sides of the triangle. Read the problem. Okay? These are the vertices of the triangle, right?
Okay, sir.
இதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் ட்ரிக்கியா கொடுப்பாங்க இப்படிதான். Okay, so how will you determine the sides? You have to determine the sides first.
The distance formula use பண்ணணுமா sir?
First of all, you have to write down the vectors for the sides. Okay, from the position vectors of the vertices. Okay,
Okay, sir.
So here, what is given is OA Okay. So now from this, how will you write down AB, BC, and CA?
Not equal, sir.
Yeah, I think I have given the problem wrongly. Sorry. Huh? Sorry, I given the problem wrongly. But anyway, doesn't matter. We can work for this problem and see whether it is right angle or. So what are the sides? AB equal to what?
AB equal to 2.
AB equal to
OE minus OE equal to 2.
equal to 2K, yeah? Right? The rest of the things get cancelled out. So similarly, what is BC?
3.
BC equal to OC minus
OB.
So that will be 2I plus A plus 2K. CA equal to adhing mari
minus 2I cap
minus
plus
2I
cap minus 4K cap.
Okay, so everything is minus here. So now find out the magnitude of AB.
2, sir.
Yeah. BC.
3, sir.
Yeah, square root of 4 plus 1 plus 4. 3. I'm going to CA.
21, sir.
Root 21.
So they are not matching. So it is neither isosceles, not equilateral, not right angled isosceles. So check whether it is right angled at least. So a triangle has got 2, 3 and root 21. Is it right angle? 2 square plus 3 square எவ்வளவு 13 இல்லையா? So it's neither. So I given the problem wrongly. So none of the options are correct. Okay. So but this is how you do. So you determine the sites. You can see whether it's isosceles or equilateral, etc. Okay. By the time I'll revise the problem so you can work it out once again. The three vectors are okay. Now you find out A, B, BC, and CA. What is AB? So it will be OB minus Y will be 2I plus J plus 2K. So magnitude of AB will be square root of 4 plus 1 plus 4, which is 3. Similarly, find out OB and OC. Sorry, AB, BC and CA. Right. Okay, again, root of 1 plus 1 plus 16, root of 18. So, what is CA? OA minus OC, right? 2 minus 3 minus 1. 4 minus 6 minus 2. Minus 1 plus 3 plus 2. So what is the magnitude of CA?
3.
Yeah, 3.
3, sir.
1 plus 4.
Isosceles triangle.
Yes. So one side is 3, second side is 3, third side is root 18. So this is isosceles triangle, right? So now there are two options, right? One option was isosceles, other option was right angled isosceles. So can we say check whether it is right angled isosceles or simply isosceles?
Right angle isosceles, sir.
Right angle.
Yeah. Because if Pythagoras theorem is easier, root 3 plus 3 square plus 3 square is 18. So the third side is matching with that. So it is right angle isosceles. Okay. So let's go to next problem. A equal to I plus 2j plus 2k and B equal to 3i plus 6j plus 2k. Find a vector in the direction of A having the magnitude of B. So we want a vector in the direction of A. Yeah. So find out the magnitude of A. What is magnitude of A?
3, sir.
Yeah. Equal to 3. Okay. And what is magnitude of B?
2 into root 11.
7, sir.
7. Okay. So A is having a magnitude of 3, and we want it in the same direction with magnitude of 7. அப்ப என்ன பண்ணணும்? So a unit vector will be A by 3 will be a unit vector. So then its magnitude needs to be 7, now we multiply by 7. Okay. Required vector. 7 by 3 into A vector.
சார் A வெக்டரும் B வெக்டரும் parallel-ஆ இருக்குமா சார்?
இல்லம்மா, A வெக்டாரும் B வெக்டாரும் parallel கிடையாது.
ஓகே சார்.
A and B are two different vectors having different magnitudes. So we want to find a vector in the direction of A. That means parallel to A. Okay, but with magnitude of B. So we want its current magnitude is 3, and we want to get, find out the vector which has got the magnitude of 7 in the same direction. So that means we multiply by 7 by 3, because we divide by 3 to get unit vector, multiply by 7 to get magnitude of 7. So that 7 by 3 into the A vector. So now there are three vectors A, B, and C with magnitudes 3, 4, and 5 respectively, and A plus B plus C is equal to 0. Find A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A. So if A plus B plus C equal to 0, Abhina, what do we infer from that? So we go from, yeah, tell me. We go from A to B, and then B to C, and then C to A, and we come back to the same place because it's 0. So what does it mean?
0 vector.
No, it's a triangle. A, B, and C form a triangle. Appada A plus B plus C will be equal to 0, right? Because there is a vector A, there is a B, and a C, and we come back to the same place, right? So it's a triangle. So we know that it is a triangle with sides 3, 4, and 5. So that means we know that 3, 4, and 5 form a Pythagorean triangle, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is how it should be. So this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. This is your A. Magnitude. This is your B. And magnitude of C is 5. So now what are they asking? What is A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A? So look at this triangle. So what is A dot B?
Where is the
If A and B are perpendicular, yeah, A and B are perpendicular, yeah.
Yes.
So what will be A dot B? Two vectors are perpendicular. Dot product is 0. Okay. Because cos 90 is 0, right? So magnitude of A. சொல்லுங்க
சார் அவங்க ட்ரையாங்கிள் வந்து 90 டிகிரில இருக்கணும்னே கொடுக்கல சார், நம்ம எப்படி சார் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது?
ஏன்னா they are given as a triangle with sides 3 and 3, 4 and 5 னு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க இல்லையா? Any triangle with sides 3, 4 and 5 has to be a right angle triangle, இல்லையா?
ஓகே சார்.
So if A dot B is 0, so what will be B dot C? It will be B into C into cos A. Angle between B and C. So what is cos of this angle? This is your A.
60 degree.
Now, cos A is it a right angle triangle? What is cos A? The sides are given. So what is cos A?
$45 sir.
Yeah, adjacent side by hypotenuse. Yeah, going back to just basics. So what is your magnitude of A B here? 4. C is
5 சார்.
cos A is
45 டிகிரி.
இல்ல 45 டிகிரிலாம் கிடையாது. ஏன்னா 45 டிகிரி அப்படின்னா இந்த ரெண்டு சைடும் சேமா இருக்கணும். They are not, no. 3 and 4 னு இருக்கு இல்லையா? So cos of this angle அப்படின்னா you have this adjacent side and the hypotenuse, right? It's simply 4 by 5.
Yes sir.
So B dot C is 16. Similarly, find out what is C dot A.
Modulus.
C A into cos B. So what is cos B?
3 by 5 சார்.
Sir.
3 by 5.
9 சார்.
Square answer.
Correct. So what is asking? A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A is equal to?
25 சார்.
Yes, 0 plus 16 plus 9. All right. Okay. Okay. I made a mistake. Now, when we take the angle, we have to be careful. The angle from A to B B to C is B is in this direction, and C is in this direction. So when you say B to C, this angle, okay. C to A. C. So here the angle becomes minus minus of this value, not simply 4 by 5. The cos A will be minus of 4 by 5. So this will become minus 16. Similarly, this will also be minus 9. Okay. So you look at the angles correctly, it will be minus of that values. So కొంచెం కేర్ఫుల్ ఆగணும் మరి regarding the directions. So it is actually 0, minus 16, minus 9. So it is minus 25. Okay. So let's go to the next problem. So what is the work done in moving an object along the vector 3i minus 2j minus 5k if the applied force is 2i minus j minus k?
F cross T.
Correct. So it is this is a vector. This is a displacement vector. Let us say D is given as this, okay, and the F is given as this. So your work done is F dot D. So you take the cross product. How will you calculate the cross product? No. Yeah.
Dot
Yeah.
dot product.
Two I minus j minus k dot 3i minus 2j minus 5k. So how will you calculate this?
Sir, 8
மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணணும்.
So a1 into b1 plus a2 into b2 plus a3 into b3, right? That is 2 into 3 plus minus 1 into minus 2 plus minus 1 into minus 5.
13, sir.
13.
Correct. Let's go to the next problem. find the number of vectors of unit length perpendicular to these two vectors, a equal to 1, 1, 0 and b equal to 0, 1, 1. So how will you find out the number of vectors of unit length perpendicular to these two vectors? If you are asked to
The
find out,
dot product is equal to 0.
இல்லம்மா, any vector in the direction perpendicular to any two vectors in கொடுத்திருந்தா, that is a cross product. Okay, so if a cross product of two vectors we saw, it will be a vector perpendicular to both the vectors. So a கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, b கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, something perpendicular to both அப்படின்னா அதோட cross product எடுக்கணும்.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so what is a cross b?
Determinant of
Yeah.
IJK 110011.
Correct. So evaluate this.
I cap into 1 minus 0.
1, right, minus j cap into again 1 plus k cap into again 1. I minus j plus k. So that is the any vector which is perpendicular to both 1, 1, 0 and 0, 1, 1 will be 1 minus 1, 1. Okay, now this is a unit vector either 1 minus 1, 3 sorry, 1 minus 1, 1 is it a unit vector?
No, sir.
No, right? So what is the magnitude of this?
Root 2.
Root of 1 plus 1 plus 1.
3, sir. Root 3, sir.
Root. So we can put it as plus or minus root 3.
Sir, root எடுத்தாதானே sir plus or minus ன்னு போடணும்.
When you determine the value of the determinant, it can be plus or minus root 3. ரெண்டுமே வரும் அதுல. When you take square root of this 3, it will have two values, plus root 3 and minus root 3. So plus root 3 into plus root 3 is also 3, minus root 3 into minus root 3 is also 3. So now, especially here, they are wanting, the number of vectors of unit length perpendicular to. Another, if we have to divide this I minus j plus k by the magnitude to get the unit vector. So it can be 1 by root 3 into I minus j plus k and minus 1 by root 3 into ரெண்டுமே perpendicular in two opposite directions. So there are two vectors, okay, a and b. அதுக்கு perpendicular அப்படின்னா it can be upwards or downwards, இல்லையா? So those are the two different vectors because of this only. Okay, one can be plus in the plus direction, other can be in the minus direction. So the answer to this question is 2. There are two vectors of unit length perpendicular to these two vectors, and they are these two. Okay, now let's do this problem. If A, B and C are the position vectors of the vertices of a triangle, find the area of the triangle.
Half into modulus of AB vector cross BC vector.
If A and B and C are the sides of the triangle, what is it is right? It is half into modulus of A cross B, or B cross C, or C cross A. Two adjacent side, any two adjacent side you take, do a cross multiplication, and magnitude half of that. So that will be the area of the triangle. But inge vandu vertices koduthirukanga. You have to be careful. Okay.
Okay.
OB vector minus OB vector, OA vector minus OB vector.
Yes, correct. So what is given is OA equal to is 1, and OB and OC are given, right?
Yes.
Now what is AB?
OB minus
OA vector minus OB vector, sir.
Which is equal to B minus A. அதே மாதிரி BC equal to C.
OC vector minus OB vector.
ஆமா, அதே மாதிரி CA equal to OC minus OA இல்லையா? AB BC.
A vector minus C vector.
A vector minus C vector. So இப்போ you can take any two sides like B minus A and C minus B are adjacent sides. So you can find out the area using the formula, just half of cross product of two adjacent sides. The area will be half of magnitude of, you can say, AB cross BC. Magnitude of AB is B minus A cross C minus B. So now evaluate this product.
BC vector minus
Will be half of cross product na நம்ம IJK போடணும். Okay, we can do like this. Okay. Now B minus A into C minus B எப்படினால ஒண்ணுனா எழுதணும் நம்ம. B cross C minus B cross B minus A cross C plus A cross B.
Cross B's.
இப்போ what is B cross B? That will be 0, right? It will vanish. Right? So that means what will remain is half of B cross C. இதை வந்து நம்ம இப்படி எழுதிக்கலாம். A minus A cross C will become plus C cross A ன்னு போட்டுக்கலாம். So you see that now it is half of A cross B plus B cross C plus C cross A. The vertices are A, B and C. then the area will be given by this formula. Half of the order idina, it will become half of A cross B plus B cross C plus C cross C. So it's a formula that you can remember. If 3 vertices are given, to find out the area of the triangle, this is your formula. Find the area of a parallelogram whose diagonals are 3 by 2i plus half j minus k and 2i minus 6j plus 8k.
Sir, half into D1 cross D2.
Yes, correct. Half into, yeah.
Yes,
The
sir.
area of the parallelogram is actually given by 2 formulas. Okay. Suppose this is A, this is B, then in this case it is given by magnitude of A cross B. Okay, but this is your C and this is your D. Then in terms of diagonals, it will become half of C cross D. Okay. So how did this come? Earlier we solved one problem, right? So suppose this is one diagonal is A plus B, the other diagonal it becomes A minus B, right? C in this case now is C equal to A plus B and D equal to
A minus BC.
we can write it in either A B minus A or A minus B because depending on the direction of whichever way we put. So one is A plus B and the other is A minus B. So if you take the cross product of C and D, becomes A cross A will vanish, B cross B will also vanish. So what will remain is A cross B So the magnitude of C cross D is twice the magnitude of A cross B. So when you take modulus, this minus 2 will go, it will become plus, the minus sign can be removed. Okay, so this we have to remember. So instead of writing half into, instead of writing A cross B, we can write half of C cross D based on this derivation. So in this case, since the two diagonals are given, so we can simply determine area by half of the two values, 3i. So I'm finding it hard to write it here. So you can write it and do a cross multiplication and find out the value. Please use these values. I will write here. The cross product is given by the determinant, right? It's not working.
Sir,
Yeah. So some
answer,
yeah. Pen is
answer
not.
mine.
Okay. So you just do the cross multiplication. So I'm not sure of the answer. I've not worked it out. Okay. So
Minus 1 I cap, minus 7 J cap, minus 5 K cap, sir.
okay. Okay. So its magnitude will be square root of the three values that you said. Okay. Okay. So I'm getting some technical issue here. Somehow I don't know why it's not writing. Okay. So I leave it to you. I think you can all do it, right? Half into the two vectors given here. You have to do the cross multiplication. So you put I, j, k, 3 by 2, half and minus 1, 2, minus 6 and 8 and do the calculation and you will get the answer. Okay. Let's hope you have a good understanding of vectors. I mean, whatever problems you worked out are only a few. Again, நீங்க நிறைய நீங்க போட்டு பார்க்கணும். Okay. So you can feel free to call me for if you have any questions. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.